Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hey guys, what's going on? Yes, I'm snug as a bug. I'm in my onesie, not my onesie, my hoodie. I'm in my hoodie because it's bloody cold. Got my hoodie on, I got my PJs on, got my Ugg boots on. It is cold, but welcome everybody. Hopefully you're all doing well. And yes, you may not see I'm not using headphones. I'm trying something different. I'm sick of having headphones just sitting on my ears for hours and hours and end. So I got these things plugged in. We'll give it a bit of a go and see how we go. I'll probably get sick of it, but hopefully everybody's doing well. And welcome to the Saturday stream. And the other thing is, I think I'm always shouting because I got headphones on. So figured I might actually talk normal if I know what that is. So, but welcome everybody. Hope you're doing well. Good evening, good afternoon. And did I take the mute button off? I did. Let's see who's in the chat. Tricky, welcome to the stream, Mr. TP. Yes, I'm sorry I got the information for the stream up late because I had to finish the video and then do that. And I was like, I wanted to do GA, but then I was like, I need to do something easy considering it was a late night last night. So we'll do an airliner, so it'll be probably GA on Sunday. Ghost Rider, welcome to the stream. Brian, welcome to the stream. Hopefully doing well. Hey Michael, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Steve's here. I think I saw Drew in here. I need to rub my eyes. Is that Drew? Is that really? Is that you? James is here. Welcome. Hey Mrs. TP, the family's here. Good to see you all. Happy weekend, or the start of your weekend. It's already Saturday here. So welcome. Mr. Loge Potato, welcome to the stream. William Kelly, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. NZ Rock, welcome. Mr. A B Ron, how are you, legend? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. I see you sitting behind me. Oh look, I've even got the stairs removed. So guys, I'm not going to take 45 minutes to do this plane. It's already half pre-flighted, ready to go. Strange things have happened. Mr. Flight Sim School, welcome to the stream. Richard Clark, g'day legend, hope you're doing well. Like I said, I thought I saw Drew pop in there. How are you, mate? Long time no see. High five, Drew. We haven't seen you for a while. Oh, that's one thing I said I was to do. I was going to get that high five thing out, but I still haven't done it. So, Big L's here. Welcome to the stream. Tricky's here. How are you, legend? Raycraft is here as well. Hope everyone's doing well. Welcome. I'll be taking this thing off a little bit later because it will get a bit warm as the GPU starts heating up. Nothing, you know, it's the good thing is when you got the GPU will heat up the room. So a little ausflightsimmer Jr. looks like he's just woken up. I probably woke him up by talking. But hello everybody, and welcome to the weekend. So something a little bit different. We're going to do some milk runs from KFSO down to LAX. I don't really do these sorts of milk runs, but I've got the old 600 out in the old United Classic livery, and she's already pretty much pre-flighted. All the passengers are ready to go. So if you're waiting for ausflightsimmer to take half an hour, it's not going to happen. So you need to get your ass in your plane. We're going, so we can fit both flights in. So, but I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to jump into the cockpit, turn some cockpit sounds on. There we go. And you guys will have to let me know once we get the engine started how does it all sound, because I'm just trialing something like these, putting these in here. And if this works out all right, I might get some good ones. But these are just like $20 headphones, and it sounds tinny as a cat eating cat food out of a tin can. If that makes any sense. That tinny. So, yeah. Fuzzy's going to lose his junk that he does not get to fly. Yes. Well, you know, can't please everybody. Surprised I don't have an airplane hoodie. Well, Oz Jr. and Mrs. Oz bought me this one. So this was an Easter hoodie. I think it was last Easter. So it's got little Easter, got little rabbits and carrots and stuff on it. So yeah, sounds good. Sound far? Okay, cool. So. Yes, I look like I'm ready to go and jump into the snow. So, flight plan. Actually, I haven't done any of all that sort of stuff, but I'll put in exclamation flight plan, and that'll go in there. But I pretty much put in the actual flight plan in here. We just need to pretty much start the engines and ready to go. Absolutely, it's rabbits and turrets is basically on it. But make sure we got custom views. And we're gonna get in here. I'm feeling warmer already. Feeling the room warming up already. So we're gonna start the APU and get going. I figured what I'll do is I've been putting 2 flights in and the flights have been going like way over what I expect to do. So I thought if I pre-flight the plane, we actually may stay on time this morning. So, and I set the stream to go a little bit later because it was a late night last night. So, and I'm meant to be getting my rest. That's one thing I'm meant to be doing. Hey, Mr. TP wants to be our friend on the stream. He's done it live, everybody. So we always get a clap for that one. And because it's Mr. TP, I'm going to add you straight away. Oh, it's Junior here. Hello. You're in your PJs too. What's your PJs? Are they dinosaurs? Ah, very good. Well, are you gonna say good morning to everybody in the stream? Hey. All right then. Do you want the big screen on? Do you want to see it on the big screen or the little screen? Little screen. All right then. Well, you're not in frame, but here you go.
Good morning.
Say good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
And give them a wave into the camera, so they can see you. All right, I gotta keep going. So, what are you doing? Hey? Huh? Breakfast. Right. Make sure I can hear you when I pull these things out of my ear. You're having frozen berries. Well, don't eat them all, save some. Okay, cool. All right then. Goodbye. Yeah, she can come in, but leave the door closed. There you go. All right, bye. Oh, see, he's coming in more and more and more. It just took that once, and now he likes to pop in, which is pretty cool. So, all right. So what are we doing? We're starting the APU. It's probably already started by now. Yep, we've got some heat haze coming out the back. I've done all the flight planning stuff in here except for the pref. We need to make sure we do all that sort of stuff like that. So we're just going to go back into this section here. But the flight plan is in there. Jeez, I can hear my own voice really clearly now. I don't know if I like the sound of that. Don't know if I like the sound of that. 1, 2, 1. We're going to pop that in there. And we're going to put some fuel and bits and pieces in here and then we'll be good to go. So 5.1. We agree with that. And center of fuel weight, that's going to go in there. Reserves. Oh, hang on. I forgot to grab all this information anyway. See, this is what happens when you fly different aircraft. Some you can do it and some you can't, and then you just forget to grab it. There we go. Let's load all the data in there anyway. It is a 600 James, yeah. Yeah, he's just not into flight simming though, really. He's with all kids. He's into, what's he playing at? He's playing Spider-Man at the moment. So, but he's into things like Minecraft and Fortnite and all that sort of stuff like that. So, each to their own. What's our cruise winds? 168. There's no wind apparently. But it's nice that he's into streaming and being creative and all that sort of stuff. So he likes YouTube. Let's do 40 there. We're going to decate rate and we'll do a climb 2. He wants to do a slow climb. How about a climb? We'll do a climb 1. That's fine. Flights can go to 5. Center of gravity can pop in there. We'll escape you there. Then we do that there. So 1. Oh, we'll go 134 on the speed, shall we? Hope doing better. So just to give you guys a bit of an idea, I think we sort of went I'm going to eat my words here. Probably like some of you guys mentioned, we went a bit too hard too quick. So I'm gonna have to shell down the stream so they're not running 5 hours. We went too hard too quick. So those last couple of streams, the 5 and the 4 hour ones and stuff, was a bit too much. So we're just chilling them back down so we can keep being consistent with the streams. They're gonna stay about 3 hours, 3.5 hours, and I don't know. We'll see how we go over the next couple of weeks again. But yeah, we went a bit too hard too quick. So just got to take our time. He's not coming back in. Thought he was coming back in. Hey Cameron, welcome to the stream. Good morning. Yeah, you don't want to force them. Yeah, don't want to force them. You just want to let them find what they want to do. Absolutely, absolutely, totally agree with that. He'll find his own sort of niche and stuff like that. So we've tried a bunch of different things to see if he would like it. All the way from soccer to dancing, and nothing's really stuck. So he'll find his own thing. So yeah. All right, what are we doing? It's going to go down there. If I do want to keep using headphones like this, I think I have to get a decent pair, because these things sound dreadful. Like the quality against headsets, it's a lot different. Anyways, what am I doing? Runway, which one? 28. We're going to put that into there. Cool. And then I think we've got everything in here. We will load the weather on the way, and I'm going to put that on program. G6 will probably do something different anyway. APU's connected. Cool. All right, so what we're going to do is going to pump over the APU. Once it's got up to 41,000 feet, I don't know if that's normal for this type of route. It's not very long. I'm going to pop that stuff in there. Hydraulic pumps can go on in a minute. APU bleed. We'll put one pack on. Put the pumps on there. That's cool. That's cool. Got to turn on all the belts. Turn on your belts. Put that on there. I forgot to turn on any of this stuff. There we go. Anti-collision can go on. Cool. But we are ready to push back, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to let GSX know. How's everything? Oh, they're gone. They went ages ago. So. Hey, Evil. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. I'm all rugged up this morning. Yeah, he's into... he's done the BMX thing, so he likes topping on his bike and going down the BMX track. He does like doing that. Yeah. In collecting rocks and collecting copper wire. Oh, there you go. He dabbles on collecting some cards as well. Hey, Mr. Anthony V, if you're in, can you send me like maybe perhaps like a link in Discord or something like that, mate? That would be appreciated. So I don't know, it just feels, the thing is, when it gets really hot in here, being in the Sunshine Coast, and I find when I wear headphones, if I'm streaming for 4 hours or whatever, it's just like a pool of sweat because it just gets hot. So yeah, so I'm sort of looking at sort of different options. So yeah, just trialing and seeing what works anyway. So all right, let's tell GSX we are ready to push back and do some flying. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Pokemon cards, yeah. So he, that's what he does. Fortnite and Pokemon cards is what he collects. He's dabbling in them, but he uses his own pocket money for that, so he doesn't go nuts on it. And you never know, this stream next week, we might have to do another 737 flight just in case the 73 releases on Xbox in 2029. See what happens next week, Mr. TP. And all our Xbox friends. All right, we're going to remove the chocks and put the brakes on. I'm not mocking you guys. You know I try to keep you guys up to date as much as possible when it comes to this stuff. I wish the damn thing would bloody hurry up and come. It's like you create a great hit when it comes to, you know, a AAA movie. It does really well at the box office, right? And then the sequel comes out and it's okay. And then the other sequel, number 3, comes out and it's even worse. And so on and so on. And the next minute you've got 10 Fast and the Furious movies and then launching cars into space. That's what this whole thing is. It's a saga dragging on. Oh, how do I get out of here? We go up. No, that's a dead end. All right, so we need to push back to the nose. Hang on, which way? If I'm going backwards, my hands are going that way, left. I sound like your wife. Oh. You fly the PM and the DG. I'll stick to my age jet. Really loves typing weird. I tell you what, Mr. TP, glad I could sort of read between the lines on that one. Sounds like No, ain't no tourist. Nah, Rambo can't make a bad movie. Except for the last one, wasn't kind of that great, but it was still, you know, nothing like seeing a bodybuilder in his 80s running around killing people with a knife and a bow and arrow. And, you know, doesn't get any better than that. Poor old Rambo. Geez, that guy's had a tough life. He's had a tough life. Oh, sorry. I'm releasing the brakes. There we go. And we've got little Rosie here, little co-pilot. She's assumed her position as the first officer. She loves sitting in here. Here we go. Oh, did I tell it to go the wrong way? No? What's it doing? I swear I told it to go the other way. We'll have to bring our charts up and see where the runway is. Where are we? Aaron's already gone. He was behind us there. Alright, so if we taxi across up here to Lima, we can taxi all the way up there. Not bother anybody. So that's going to be the plan. Alright, let's get some engine power going here. Oh, I gotta turn the engines up too, because we turned them down for the last plane. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's why I can't hear the engines. Oh no. Bad. I just can't hear them. I hear the plane. I don't know what this thing's doing. We're fishtailing now. Engine's coming along the line. Godfather 2 is pretty good. I can't remember if I watched the second one. Or not. I don't remember. I went for a phase watching all the mafia movies back in the early 2000s. Alright, we are going to fire up the left engine. There she goes, she's going to kick over. Hearing some weird engine noises. Someone's got a weird plane with a weird engine. Somewhere. Morning, Captain Ellie. Welcome to the stream. Add fuel on this one. Reset the brakes. Oh. There we go. Brakes are set. We're gonna let them know that we've had a good engine start. How good's this? 21 minutes and we're nearly taxiing. This never ever happens. What am I doing? P6. Good engine start. We're running real weather, real time today. There we go. Connect that there. Packs can go there. That can go off. I forgot to arm the emergency. EPU can go off. Or actually turn it off. Door dampener can go on. And I haven't turned any other heats on. So we'll do that now. Let them go over to the left. Taxi lights in front of us. I'm faster without headphones. Well, I pre-flighted half the plane though. But well, if I do 2 flights, even though they're shorter flights, I'm going over 3 hours for sure. So I thought, let's see if I can stay on time. Cool. It's going down. It wants us to do the VS speeds, but we'll do that a little bit later. There we go. Oh, these headphones sound dreadful. Hey, Mr. Potato. There you go, he's waving the pins. Been waving the pins. Thank you, mate.
7 months of awesome viewing. Keep up the great content.
Thank you, Mr. Potato. I appreciate that. Thank you, mate. Thank you very, very, very much for the renewal of the membership, and thank you very much for the 7 months of support. Thank you, legend. Yeah, the sound's good on your end, but for me, it sounds this is Australian dollars. These are $18. Where am I going? We'll go right around. Cool. That'll work out fine. These are $18 Sony things that you would plug in a mobile phone. So they sound good. But it was just a bit of a trial. Because the other thing is, when I'm editing for hours on end, and it's just, I have the same thing where I bloody got to, it just gets too hot. No, these ones for, I got these for Officeworks. I had to go out to Officeworks yesterday. Oz Junior's cable from his PC, we screen gave out, so we had to get him a new cable, and I was like, all right, I'm going to get these. I've been thinking about, but I was like, geez, some of these headphones are bloody expensive. Let me just get a pair of cheapy ones and see if that's going to work for me before I go fully invested. It happens. So we are going up to we're going to join Alpha here, then we're going to cross over to Lima and then go all the way over to 28 left. I could have parked a little bit closer, but you know, that being me, I don't normally do that. But Mr. Potato, this is for you, my friend. I appreciate the support as always. Thank you very, 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 very much. There's Kanga over there. So we're going all the way over there where Captain Aaron is. We're going to take the, there's several arrivals coming in. Yeah. I've obviously picked a busy route with, especially on a Friday night in the US, so. I'm still using the Turtle Beach rudder pedals. Anybody wants to know, we haven't gone back to the virtual fly ones. I've been doing these. I've actually got to do their joystick review next. You know, we might taxi a bit quicker than this. Aaron will fall asleep by the time we actually get there. But thank you very much, guys, for the emotes for Mr. Potato. I appreciate everybody with their continuous support with the memberships and all that sort of stuff. And a big thank you to our friends over at Just Flight as well for supporting the streams. I tell you what, I just missed it too, the bloody devils. I did, because obviously we featured our update video on a lot of aircraft, and they released, which I knew they were working on. I knew they were working on some special things inside the cabin, and they actually did a cabin update, which had missed the video because it come out when I was editing it. So, but they've actually got all different click spots in the cabin for you to do different bits and pieces, which is super cool to make the immersion a lot better. So, yeah, I think the immersion on the new Just Flight products, they're raising the bar even more. So it's going to be super cool. Which is cool, because then you see other developers have a look at what they do, and then they raise the bar. And, you know, and then everybody's singing, "You raise me up," you know, that song. I don't know, maybe it was only a hit in Australia, and I can't sing. Everybody keeps raising the bar. So Fox Bingo's up there, Aaron's up there. I see Kanga on my left. It is quite busy, isn't it? Yeah, it's meant to be. I sort of jumped the gun and said it's released only because their trailer is released trailer, but it's expected to go this weekend, so it looks quite nice. William, I think I actually I'm gonna have a look at that a little bit closer. Might actually, depending on its price, I might actually pick that one up. I haven't picked up, apart from the ATR, I've picked up nothing in the last couple of months when it comes to aircraft. But I wouldn't mind doing some actual, get back into some old school ausflightsimmer video content and actually do a review on an aircraft every now and then. Be nice. Yeah. Hey Sol, what's going on at Mongsy Morris? What's going on? Any free aircraft on Xbox soon? Well, not really. So World Update number 14, which is June, July, is because it got pushed back. In that update, it's actually meant to have the free portal thingamajigger that Asobo are trying to put in there. So let's see, you have to wait for that stuff to go in there before and we have to see what that looks like before we start seeing freeware go in there. And how that works on Xbox, blah, that's a whole another conversation, and how that's going to work. But unfortunately, that's a big thing our Xbox friends miss out on, is all the freeware mods, so they're trying to fix that. We had a Cessna 172 skid off the runway after touchdown at Essendon and flipped onto its roof this week. Single pilot, they are all cocoa. Holy dooly. Had a Cessna 172 skid off the runway after touchdown. So did it skid off the end of the runway, or did it just skid off the runway because with the crosswind? Was it a crosswind, Big Al? Busy. Mr. TP, because the reason is because Xbox is all locked up. Xbox is all locked up. I'm amazed how well they've got Xbox to work, Flight Sim on Xbox to work. I'm absolutely amazed, because this thing is one of those simulators slash, I'm going to say, well, in the gaming industry where it's, you know, it's driven by mods and third-party developers. It's amazing what they've done so far, and they're continuing to try to get it closer. So got frenzies debating and talking all their freeware, putting it all one pack in the marketplace for the lowest price of $4.98. Yeah, see, that's one way of doing it. That is one way of doing it. And then people have the option if they would buy it or not. There you go. There you go. See, you know, that's them thinking outside the box. You right? Just smacked his on the door. Droves are there. We have to go down and do this again. I can't remember. Did. That one's parked right on us. Alright. Oh, they've done a fantastic job. Absolutely, Flight Sim School. I think it's amazing, and it's really brought a lot of people into the simulator genre. So it will take time, but they'll keep pushing it. And with the WASM thing, apparently that's a first. That's a big thing that no one else has ever done. So yeah, and that technology is gonna go into other titles. So that's pretty cool. We'll let this one go first because she's bigger. Up humans. Thank you, TP. Right, we just need to get going because everyone's sitting, not going anywhere. Let's go. That's right, Aaron. We had a long taxi, didn't we? Right, we're just gonna roll straight out here. If I'm pushing in, I do apologize. Mr. Pool Flight 787-10. How are you, mate? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Monty, there will be more that'll be out. Won't have to wait too long. I know you guys have been waiting for a while, but I can hardly hear the engines on this thing with these headphones. It's crazy. Here we go. Alright, Mungsy. See you later, mate. As I'm squirreling all the way around the runway. Jeez, we're derated the hell out of this thing. Actually, now we should fly. Do you know what I didn't do? Do my trim. Do it on takeoff. There we go. Look at that. Very stable takeoff. Nice. Right, there's 20 degrees. We don't need, we can push the nose down now. There we go. First notch flaps going up. Autopilot can go on, then we can have some wing views. I'm going to lock down the gear. And I'm going to go flaps 1. Got my views. And then I'm going to go flaps 5. Flaps all the way up. I have my Hubble telescope now and I can see you taking off now. Where are you, Mr. TP? Are you way in front of us, are you? And we're apparently going to go up to 40,000 feet, so I'm just going to let this thing do the whole thing. Just keep climbing. We can just chill. Get 28,000 feet. Roger. Yeah, this thing is saying SimBrief wants us to go up to 41. Holy dolly. 41. We'll be climbing for the whole flight. Fingers getting sore scrolling all the way up. FMS one. Unable to do okay. Put that out later. There we go. Look at those views. Absolutely stunning. Old Winflex flexing big time. Actually, frames are pretty good out of there considering the how many aircraft are flying around. It's also, Big Al, is just the pressure they put on your ear when you've been wearing them for hours. So, I don't know, if I have the option that this sort of works out and then I can mix it up a little bit, that'll be fine. And it helps with the current condition I have, so... Alrighty, we are going for it. But we'll see how we go, hey. It might be a fab and last one stream. This flight is going to be 58 in the air time, so that's going to get us down on the ground. Let's do ausflight dewey sums. 41 minutes now when we're in the air, so that'll get us on about an hour and a half quick turnaround. Yeah, okay. Probably about a 3.5 hour stream. I was lucky I didn't pre-flight the whole plane. We'd never have got there. A DK rating the climb too, so this thing's gonna definitely take ages. Alrighty. That worked first go. That never ever works first go. Taxi lights can go off there. That can go to that. Seatbelt signs can go off, and we don't need to do much at all. We're flying the VNAV today. I don't even need to do ILS stuff at all. What am I doing? What are we doing? Approach references are there. Did I actually put the wind in? I don't think I did. Did I? I don't think I did. Let's put the forecast in there anyways. I'm not sure if they're the same things that Anthony Viva's talking about, but if anybody's got any links, feel free to put them into Discord and I'll definitely have a look. I said do it later. Okay. Makes sense, and it sounds like something that I would do. But we'll add it in there now while we think of it. We've got a few bumps at... A bit bumpy at... Wings moving around a little bit. It's probably FS Realistic doing that. There we go. The wind's in there. Yeah, yeah. Okay, they are the ones. Cool. Our flight plan can go up to top of climb. To top of climb says we're going to get out to SUSEY. Oh. Okay. Well, that's pretty much the whole star. Alrighty, so we took out of KSFO and did a nice little sweet little left-hander 40, and then we're on our way to SUSEY, which is along the coast, so we'll have some nice views, and that's when we get to the top of climb. Then there's our cruise, and then we get to a BURGL, which we're doing the BURGL approach, and this should be quite interesting because we're going to do the RNAV, so we're going to come in and we're going to swoop in and land in there, so that's going to be super cool. So yeah, nice little approach over, should be nice. See my ears, well done. Are they good to look at, Drew? Do they pass? Do they look that it? Oh, shit, I didn't even realize. You guys meant to tell me I've got ears like that look like Vulcan ears. Ears like aliens. Or should I be an ear model? Maybe I should be an ear model. The other thing is you can see...
Mr. Simmer, this is the first time your audience has been able to see your ears. Well done, my friend. Ear thumbs up, light skin tone, ear open mouth, smile, winking face.
The other thing is you can see my bald spot easier because I'm not wearing the headset. Or what, no hair. Drew, thank you very much for the super chat. I appreciate it. It means heaps. So thank you, mate. I'll put some emotes in there for Mr. Drew, and we'll drop some Cessnas for him. It's nice to have you in the stream, my friend. We've missed you. Busy man that you are. We're going to be climbing until the cows come home. No coffee. We might get a coffee on the return trip. I got plenty of water though. Thank you, Drew. Oh. And we'll switch over to standards. I don't have a captain's hat. I could wear my BOEING hat. Actually, it's not in the room at the moment. They might be home and gone out. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Those sounds are a bit out there, aren't they? Just a smidgen. Let's quickly change this. Put it back to 30. Or are they too loud on the outside still? Ooh, you had a strikeout, Richard. Yeah, my sim's been obviously quite stable. The only thing I'm having, which is a lot of other people having, is I've got too much in the content manager and it's looping all the time, which apparently they're fixing that. Which I commented about in the video, so which is good. We're going to see some little general bug fixes in the next avionics and air. Is it? I don't know what it is. Is it avionics and aircraft update, or is it aircraft and avionics update? All right, you should hear me when I'm actually doing my voiceovers for the videos when I'm trying to say that. It takes me like 10 goes to do it. I think it's aircraft avionics update. I could have come up with something a little bit cooler. Always have nice views down the coast here. I tell you what, if you did this flight, some of you guys have probably done this flight in real life. I tell you what, it must have nice views all the way down. Status, yeah. Unless you've got a the latest Intel CPU and excuse me, and a 4090 graphics card, the X12 is probably not worth looking at. I run everything on TAA. If you're running, I don't know, yeah, and if you're running 4K, there's no need to do frame generation either. You're just wasting. You've done the drive from LA to San Francisco along the Pacific Coast Highway. It's one of my favorite trips we've ever did. Yeah. Back in 81, I got a 3070. I figured out you could try it out. Yeah, I tried it out too on my 3072 Snow. It didn't work. So when we did our big US trip, I don't know, 8-9 years ago, my favorite part of, or one of my favorite parts of the trip is, and it's probably a boring thing for many people, but I really enjoyed it. We obviously we hired a car for the first part of it, and I drove from LA out to Vegas. Obviously took us the whole day to do it. We took our time, but I enjoyed it. That was one of my favorite parts, just to drive and drop into a couple of little towns on the way in the middle of nowhere. It was pretty cool. Do you remember what you were flying on, Richard? BA 146s or something? And if anybody's left a comment on our last video, I do apologize. I haven't had a chance to finish all the comments, but I'll do that after the stream. So. There's the top of descent. Oh, the top of descent's already there. Holy dooly. We're at 33,000. We're going to get up to 40,000 or 40, was it 41? I think it was. 41, and we're going to prove to everybody that the world is flat, because it's looking flat on my screen. There is no curvature on my screen unless I had a curved screen. Side looks like. Oh, nice. We've moved a bit inland at the moment. That's pretty cool. Coming close to SUSEY. Who's over there? Is that Mike? No. Oh, Mr. TP. Are you gonna do not nice things? I'll be jealous now. What are you eating? There's my Discord. I was already in it. Oh, he's got the old Aussie Tim Tams. Where did you find them? Oh. Oh, you got the true caramel ones and the original ones. Mr. TP, I need to... Have you had them before? Is this your first time? Because if you haven't had them before, I'm gonna tell you a little trick that you need to do with them. I told Aaron this once upon a time, and he was He was loving it. Found them at a store that's called Giant Tiger, really? Yeah, the coffee trick. So what you need to do, Mr. TP, is when you're drinking coffee, right? I'm killing you because it's absolutely great. Just do this with the normal one. I've never tried it with the chewy caramel one, so do this with the normal one. And what you're meant to do is you just bite one corner off, just one, so you can like suck the stuff through, and then flip it around and do the opposite corner. And then stick the bottom of the corner into your cup of coffee and zip your cup of coffee through the Tim Tam like a straw. And you can thank me later. It's fine. No, yeah, so opposite corners. So think if that's your Tim Tam, that corner, and then the opposite corner. It's amazing. Yeah. Like a straw. And then obviously you put the whole thing in your mouth. Yeah. Yeah. With your coffee, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. You'll love it. It's a bit dark in here. I might need to turn some lights on, actually. I don't know why the panels are getting... I think I've actually got my screen on a different setting.
Mr. Simmer, to use your own words, please accept this too hard, too quick coupon to ease your stream scheduling stress. Now, hopefully your next stream will be 10.8 hours long.
Oh, Drew. We haven't seen Drew because he's a very, very busy man. And he pops in the stream and then he's dropping donos like that. That is absolutely crazy, my friend. Holy dolly. Thank you, mate. That means a lot. I appreciate it. That's absolutely crazy. That is way too kind. Holy dolly. Aaron, you can't say that put you in the hospital because I did that. You can't put that blame on me. Oh, Drew, that is crazy. Thank you, mate. Guys, put some emotes in there for Drew. Let's smash it up. You can't put the guilt trip on me, Aaron. All right, are we ready? I'm going to try to do this the best that I can. Are you ready, Drew? I think we're ready. Wind them up, everybody. Yep. Going nuts. Thank you, Drew. Wind it up. Oh, I nearly ripped out my headphones out of the air. Thank you, legend. There we go. Copyright strike right there again. Guaranteed that song gives me a copyright strike wherever I go. Hey, Captain Fozzie. Just let you know we flew out of San Francisco on our way down to LAX and back. Just thought I'd rub it in a little bit. But thank you, Drew. And we're going to pin him up. That's just insane. Blows my mind. See, Drew, I'm not sure if you've caught any of the conversations. But Drew, do you watch Noel Phillips, the YouTuber? Nice, you're currently flying to work? How do you mean you're currently flying to work? Like flying in your car to work? Am I going to do the Dahau TBN 930 challenge? I didn't even know there was one. But Noel Phillips is a YouTuber, right? And I talked about this. I'm super excited and I would do this like yesterday if I could. But we're just not there yet. on the health wise, but we'll get there. Hang on, I'm just going to change this cruise altitude to 41. Gonna level change that up. There we go. To get us up there, because we're going to be up at our cruising altitude for 2 seconds. Loving the new Tin Tam salted caramel brownie. Holy Jesus. He's done some crazy flights, but there's a flight that goes from Hawaii all the way to Guam, and it actually follows all the islands. There's like 9 to 10 to 11 flights or something like that. It's put on by United, and it's a government-backed flight, so it helps everybody get to all the islands, and also helps all the military personnel get to different islands, because some of them are American bases. Anyways, we're going to do that, and it's going to be about a 12-hour stream. I've just got to wait until I can actually do a 12-hour stream, and then we're going to be doing that. So we're going to be in like the 737-600, and we're going to be island hopping through all the different islands. And what gives us the ability to do that, when they did the last build update, Oceania, a lot of those islands got the runways put in and the scenery put in. So look at that. Holy dooly, look at this. Obviously we're in the new ortho section and dem section when they did the last American update. So yeah. Mr. Short Rounds, is he in here, Short Rounds? Yeah, I am too. I can do a 12-hour stream in about 5. Oh, Richard, there's no way I can do it. I did those 5 hours and those 4-hour streams, and I was building up, and I went too hard too quickly. So we're just going to yeah. I've got to unfortunately behave myself, or this is going to keep dragging out. But yeah, I'm very, very much looking forward to that, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So, and hopefully, you know, I'm not expecting everybody to come flying for 12 hours, but because we're flying over a long period of time, people will be able to fly in the start of it. Some people might fly in the middle, but because it's made up of like 9-10 flights, it's going to be cool. Now, I don't think I'll have time. Like, I think the longest flight is like 3 hours. I don't know. I haven't put the flight plan together, but yeah, we can't do it just yet. I know I've been talking about it for like a month because I want to do the flight, but yeah. Muppet, let's have a look at this. We can't do 280 at Muppet. Why? I don't know why I can't do it. The Micronesia mix-up, yeah. So all over Micronesia and all those sorts of places, yeah. It's going to be super cool. You can do it, just going to try and bring you down to the height? How do you mean? I don't understand that. Sorry, Mr. Captain Fozzie. It says you can do it. It's just trying to bring you down to the height. I thought it was saying the speed, Fozzie. It was saying the speed. We'll just whack some air brake out. We'll be fine. Captain Fozzie. Steve Fozzie, you've been a pilot. Drew, that's crazy, and thank you. I've got to update you on some stuff too, which I'll do in the next week. Or actually next couple of days. All excited, Singapore Airlines is back to daily A380 flights into Melbourne, so more chances of getting out there to get some pics. Ah, you're a real life sim pilot. We know you are. Actually, Fozzie, how many sim hours are you up to now? Have you hit over 2,000? I haven't even hit 1,000 yet. There we go, copper climb. Back to VNav, and then we're going to drop it down. Already. Shit, we just hit it. Oh no, top descent's coming just there. Are we flying VATSIM? No, Brian, we're just flying with our friends. Yes, Gav, that's why I put it up there. 969 flight sim hours. You need a t-shirt that says Captain Fozzie. Yeah, they released another update, Gav, and it had heaps of stuff. They fixed heaps of stuff in the 7.4 and the 7.87, so... You're creeping to 3,000. Holy bejeebers. Well, you definitely got your money's worth from buying Microsoft Flight Simulator. Holy dooly. 3,000. Is anybody above 3,000? That's crazy numbers. Holy, 3,000 hours. Holy, that's... The FMC works really well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the 7.8, mind you, but I'll definitely be doing some 747 flights. It's not disgusting. If you find, you know, if you find something that you love doing and you enjoy doing it, just do it. Absolutely. I would have more hours flying if I didn't make content, so my flying hours in the sim is streaming with you lot, so. But no, mate, if you absolutely love doing it, there's Aaron down there at 27,000 feet. You know, do it. Absolutely. Already down to 37. Do I need any drag? Do I gotta put my dress on? No, not yet. The winner goes to Paris Air Show. Chris, where's this information? Just so I can let our community know. Where's all that from? I assume that's the challenge. There you go. See, Captain Fozzie says, yeah, if you can let me know, I'll put a link in our Discord, and then I can let our community know. I haven't heard about that, so. Sounds pretty interesting. Again, Drew, thank you very much, mate. That is crazy. So it just blows my mind, man. Would you fly on your honeymoon, Gav? On the 787? You flew on your honeymoon? Like, I've been on a bunch of 787 flights in real life. Always blows my mind when you're looking out the window and you see the wing just like flexing. Crazy. All you do is fly after work. Yeah. Well, you know, if that makes you happy and you're happy to do with it, do it. Absolutely. Go for it. Like I said to you, Fozzie, I'm gonna I've got pilot's life too, so I'm gonna do a couple of pilot life flights once a week or something, just so I can go flying, and we'll probably do some on the stream as well. So I'm not going hardcore like Captain Fozzie and Bubba was doing. I just don't have the time to do that. You went to Birmingham to Barbados. Ah, Jamaica bobsled team, man. Hang on. What country? What country? I have no idea. It's another. Yeah, I know who he is. How's he paying for the Paris air show? Is he paying for tickets? Squirrel. Squirrel as well. Interesting. Right. That's interesting. I'll see if I can find some information and put it in our Discord so you guys can have a look at it. It's coming up to that Muppet section. We'll get super busy super quick in a minute. Hopefully I wasn't too late on this. This will keep descending down. Yep. Cool. Didn't miss the step. She's only been in the air for 34 minutes and we're on our way down. You get to fly to Chile for work? Holy dooly, Chris. How long do you have to go and work over there? Is that like for months on end, or these mountain views down here? For 2 weeks. Wow. And do you do that often? Do you have to fly like to Chilean places often? This is the cool. This just blows my mind. Is that you've got shadows and stuff in on the mountains to make that realistic. No other sim does it. Like, look at the shadows. All shadows. Crazy. Oh, really? You do inspect hydro power plants and tunnel and plant. Oh, really? That is super cool. So you could just be anywhere. What a job. That'd be cool. Only problem is you'd be away from family a bit. And if you work away for a couple of weeks, when you come back, do they give you a couple of weeks off, considering you're away for so long, or? Sorry for all the questions. Some really, really cool jobs out there. Yeah, I would imagine you would. Yeah, because the thing is, you get to go to cool places around the world, but you're there for work. You're not there with the family, so that part would be hard. Like, people ask me, are you going to the Flight Sim Expo in America? And I'm like, no, I can't, because if I go to America, I'm taking the family, so it's not going to happen. Because I couldn't think of traveling, unless it was for work, traveling somewhere without the family. They're very flexible with your time off. Ah, there you go. Little co-pilot down here is sound asleep. She's wearing her cardigan as well. Oh, but I might have to take this off. Starting to get a bit warm. Had some stunning days. Last week it was just raining and raining, and then this week it's been blue sky, 20 degrees. Like, it's cold, but if you go out in the sun, it's nice and warm. So, been really, really nice. You inspected a decade ago. Ah. Like, are these like major sort of inspections that only need to happen every so many years or something? Yeah, everyone's a critic, Big Al. Look, it's nominal size aircraft. I don't think we're gonna see aircraft that size made again. That's gonna be the last of the big jets, because they're all gonna do wide body with only 2 engines. Don't think we're gonna see aircraft that big again. And it's quite interesting. They're only affordable to fly if they can fully pack the seats. If they can fully pack the seats, it's actually quite economical, but they have to fully pack the seats with them, rest they can't fly them because they lose money. Crazy. Usually in earthquake zones where the construction techniques were questionable. I won't name any countries. Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. So the floods in Italy, yeah, I haven't looked at the information of what's happening with that, but obviously I'm only aware of it because of the Grand Prix. The F1 Grand Prix got cancelled. Like I mentioned to you guys in one stream, I think it was this week or last week, I've been staying and not looking at the current events in the world. So having the ability to work from home, I get the options to look at a lot of time to look at current events, and it was just bad everywhere, so I've stopped looking at it and put my head in the sand for a few weeks and sort of, you know, not look. But it gets depressing when you see all the bad things that are happening in the world. Don't forget to wake the like button. Are we waking? Wake up, like button. Wake up. Oh, Aaron, you make me laugh. I know it was a typo, but hey. I know, mate. I know. Oh, I know. All good. It's all good. It's just fun. You'll get me back. I know you will. There we go. Gab did like. Some people listen to you. We're up to 46 likes. We'll have more people watching as we land and take off. People sort of tend to watch the landings and takeoffs, and then they sort of duck off and do something. You woke the like button. Thank you very much, Captain Fozzie. A lot better with life. Australian news is dreadful. The words they use, dramatizing things up. It's all fun till you lose an eye. That is correct. Yes, waking the like button is great. Oh, hang on. We've got something weird in the flight plan here. See that shooting out there? All that there. Doesn't look good. Got a vector in there. I'll do that. There we go. That was the vector in there. All right, so we kill that. There, it's got a hold in there, has it? It put a hold in there? Oh, there's a hold in there. Hang on. Let me have a quick look at this. I should have planned it through and looked at it a little bit closely, but I didn't. Have a quick look. There's rafts. It's a hold at rafts. There it is there. Alright, we'll just keep an eye on that because I'm going to get rid of that hold. We don't need to be doing... Oh, hang on, that's on the pass. Keep my eye on it. We're not doing a hold. Hey Ryan, what's going on? Look at the dew, mate. Nuts haircut. What haircut? I don't have any hair. Looks like a hairy caterpillar. It does look like a hairy caterpillar, doesn't it? Yeah. You sure it's for Mr. Approaches? Okay. Yeah, I looked for that Benny to see if I had it in there, but it doesn't look like I have. So that's why I'm like, I'll just see what happens, and then when it does it, I'll look at what's going on, and I'll just delete a waypoint, and then I'll learn. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's Sim Update 12. The best thing that happened in Sim Update 12 is they fixed the clouds and made them more transparent, and put the it improves the fog. There's nothing more majestic flying a plane where there's mountains and gullies and you can see fog layers just sitting in there. It's amazing. I remember when I did my nav, my actual nav test, my navigation test, was about 2.5 hour flight, and it was like that day. We were flying up at 8,500 feet. You just see the fog in the canyons and stuff. Beautiful. Hey Pushy, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Alrighty. 9,000. Let's get busy here. Turn some lights on. Any lights can go on. We'll put these back to continuous. Seatbelt signs can go on. I think we're good there. Yeah, turn 9,000. I'm going to put this down to 6,000. I haven't even got my charts out yet, so we'll do that in a second. That is getting amazing. So much better than when it first released. Chart overlay. Looks like we've got to hit a decel point. We did, because we had the little blue green dots there. 251's the course heading. At Mumbai, there's Mumbai. So at Mumbai it needs to be at 2,500. Let me just put that down to 2,500. It's going to fly the LNAV. We don't need to do anything. You are low? How do you mean I'm low? You mean like low in altitude? I can see you in front of me, Aaron. 2 cluster missiles switching to guns. Pew 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 pew. You're right in front of me, Aaron. You're lower than me. That phases the stun. Yes. Yep. We can't kill you because we want you to be simulated. I mean, assimilated. You just passed 9,000. Yeah, we're running about the same, I think. And then the airport's over there. We will be doing the flight back, ladies and gents. We'll do a quick turnaround and we'll be heading back to San Francisco. That flight will take, I believe, a few minutes longer. Fly back. Brakes are out. Drag is required. We've got drag out, so I'm going to see what it's going to do. Seems like it's doing... what's it doing here? We've got the bypass in here. And then it's going to put us back. So it's here. I need to get rid of this because it's got a bypass in. Did that get rid of it for me? There we go. That was the bypass there. That's what it was. We don't want to do. Why won't it let me clear the discontinuity now? What am I doing? I'm having a brain fart. I can't clear it. Why can't I clear it? Can't put clear in here to delete it. Hang on. Frig is going on. Hang on, I'm having a brain fart of which aeroplane I'm flying. I think I'm flying an Airbus. Holy dooly. I'm like, I'm trying to use the FMS and I'm like, it's not working. It's not working because I'm trying to bloody use it like an Airbus. I know this is a problem when I keep switching flight sim school, when I keep switching between all these different planes. I forget what I'm doing. Holy dooly. Oh my god. Holy dooly. Hang on. I need to find what I'm looking for now. Yeah, 134, 128, 126. Cool. Holy dooly. What an idiot. Now we've got to put our LNAV back on and catch up with what we're doing. Anthony V says... Shut up, Aaron. Shut up. A380 is 22,000 euro per hour to run. The A350 is 9,000 euro. So using 2 times A350s is best practice, but airports now tend to be quite congested with more point-to-point flights. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was reading or watching something and they were saying that they're actually still quite affordable to fly if they can pack them up. Pack them full. Sorry, we're just catching up here. We've got flaps 2, going flaps 5. Air brake's going to come in a minute. Actually, bring it back in now. Over arms. Flaps 10. Only problem with these head, I can't hear the. I can't hear the engines very well. These headphones. Going gears down, I can't hear everything. $15. Gears down. Been smashing through the gears and the flaps. Flaps 25. Alright, feet on the pedals. Sorry, little Rosie, if this wakes you up. Oh, she's such a little sweetheart, just sitting there in a little bundle. 30, runways in sight. Still don't need to do anything. See the flashing lights. Hey Fly Air, what's going on? How are you, legend? Welcome. On the approach in, it's nothing like capturing a 737 at 600 into LAX with your hoodie on. Can't beat it. Is that the LA? That's not, no, that's something else. What every pilot does? Yeah. Could rock up one day to the sling. I wouldn't be able to fit in the sling wearing this thing. Alright, we need to get our throttle sorted here. Needs to come back up. Look at that fog. The SOFI Stadium. I've been to the LA Stadium because we went and watched Circus LA Michael Jackson thing there when I was in the US back in the day. I just didn't know if that was the same one. I can't remember exactly where it was located. I drove there, but it was at night time. Jesus, I stuffed this up. Thank you very much. I bet you that was Aaron and I'm not even looking at the screen. Oh, that was going to be useless. Do you know why that was useless? Because I'm sitting at the bloody wrong angle. I was wondering why that looks weird the whole way through. Holy God, sometimes I wonder what goes through my brain. I'm sitting there going, this looks extremely weird. It didn't occur to me to change the view. Holy dooly. I have no idea sometimes. No idea. No idea. Gosh, yeah. Yeah. I'm like going, this doesn't look right. No wonder it doesn't look right, you idiot. We're just going to quickly look, make sure we're not going to go over anybody. The forum's not far away. Is that what I would have went to? I don't know. Come on, girl. You can turn. Alrighty. Flight directors can go off. And ausflightsimmer's got to watch what he's doing. Sorry, guys. Really bad taxing. Where we park an Aaron? Might just go up to this concourse over here. There's the old FedEx stuff. I think Aaron is in the 800. Looks a little bit bigger than mine. Mr. potato. But yeah, so we're not going to jump out of the sim. We're just going to do the turnaround in here. And I'll reload everything up. Bosman's going to try to scare the crap out of me. I'm having fun, except I stuffed that landing up. Drew does a massive dono in the thing, and then I go and repay him by stuffing up the landing. Go figure. This will do just fine over here, I think. See, we might go up to the middle part so we can see the other side of it. Kanga's on his way in. We're going to do the quickest turnaround that we can do. We'll deboard the plane, board the plane. Keep the APU running. And I'll upload the flight details in the thingamajigger, the Discord and the chat. Where the big boys park, but we're going to try to get away with ours. Which server? James, we're on the West USA. Seven 3/8s are there. We've just parked in the middle of them. Oh well. Alrighty, APU we're going to switch on. APU bleed can go on. Can go open. We'll use one pack for now. We're going to turn the probes off. You want to go? You want to go? Alright then. Say goodbye though. See? He only wants to stay for one flight too. Alrighty, let's cut the engines. Your sim just crashed. Holy dooly. Really? Hey Ryan, I'm not wearing my headphones. I've got earplugs in there, and I don't know, I haven't had a shave for like a couple of days. So yeah, the whole clean cut thing's not working. No worries, Aaron. See you, mate. Have a awesome weekend, and if I don't speak to you, have a good one. What am I doing? GSX. Deboard the plane. We're going to run with... What do we want to do? We'll do United. There we go. Going to come in. Hey, Mr. Sim Fanatics out of bed. Good morning to you. Or actually, it's a good evening. I keep forgetting we've been talking on the opposite ends of the day. I'm getting confused. It's my morning, your evening. So welcome, mate. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. It's Friday here, so I need my weekend shower. Oh, no worries. You only shower once a week, Aaron, on a Friday night. Nah, it's all good, Ryan. It's all good. But thank you very much for the gifted membership. And that went through to Mr. Tootie. Tootie got a gifted membership by Mr. Sim Fanatic. This is for you. Thank you, legends. There we go. I can't pin him up like that, but we'll pin him up there. And Drew, thank you very much for that dono. That's amazing. I appreciate it. So he showers once a week. All right, while we're deboarding the plane, I'm just going to jump out of the shot there and just prepare the next flight and the flight plan and send it to you guys, and then we'll get going. So won't be long. All right, guys, we're flight plans in there ready to go. So feel free to put estimation about Discord if you want to check it out. I'll be back in a minute. We're just waiting for them to deboard the plane, and then we will quickly do the turnaround and get it out of Dodge, so it won't take too long as well. So I'll be back soon. Just going to go and make a quick cup of coffee. Feel free to stretch your legs, bio break, make some orange whips, whatever you want to do, and we'll be back in a minute. Won't be long.
Can you see me shaking? Hear the sound of my heart breaking. Bless the soul that's aching, hoping I survive. The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. Not that we were cruel enough to do it. Now I feel so stupid. Don't you feel that too? The feeling lingers on every day of every month, wishing I just could forget about you. The weight upon my bones makes it harder to move on. Oh baby, don't think that I'll ever forgive myself for losing you, or for losing you. Left our love up on those dusty shelves. Can't forgive myself for losing you. For losing you. For losing you.
I'm running out of time, every day goes by so fast. And every moment counts, baby, I don't wanna miss a thing. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, or hang out in hotel bars, driving somewhere in your car. We can sleep under the stars, we can sleep under the stars, under the stars.
Board on these things is definitely not long enough. All right, we need to get cracking because we're nearly boarded, so we've got to quickly jump in and get all this done. All right, what are we doing? I didn't think they'd board the plane that quickly, to be honest, so oh well. We'll put those details in there. We're going to request the flight plan. There it is there. We're going to select it and get out of Dodge as quick as we can. Hey, Inspector. How are you, mate? I'm in my hoodie. It's warm now, though. I've got to take it off, but it's been cold, so... Hey, Mrs. TP. Oh, Mrs. TP was in earlier before. I can't hook up the update. The installer for updates is down. I don't know, James, because I hadn't when I can't even speak. When I looked at it the other day, yesterday, it was up. Does anybody else can check that it's actually down? If I reduce the music. There we go. Departments and arrivals. Let's quickly do this. And we're doing 24 left. We're going to be doing the summer 2 departure. One here. That's going to use the Stoke transition. Yeah. All right, so we're going to put all that in there. No, it's the PMDG Ops Center. And Gavin's been gifted a membership by Mr. Symphonetic. He's Symphonetic. Oh, I can't even speak half the time. Fanatic. There we go. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Gav, you've been gifted a membership. Where am I doing? There we go. Thank you, legends. And the arrival. He's distracting me now. He's distracting me. All right. We're going to go 28 left, and we're going to be doing the ILS 28Y. So we're going to do the ILS. Is there a Y ILS or not? Just ILS. Just the ILS. Interesting. Syria 4 arrival. See if we can find that, which is this one here. SERFR 4. And then we're going to be doing the Eddie approach in there. So we're going to put all those in there. Just go and check everything. Should be all good. Cool. Routes 3 if. Let's go and request that information. APU's running, right? Yep. Gonna taser Jack. Is Jacko streaming? Is Jacko streaming this morning? If he is, we'll have to raid him later. Thanks. Thanks, Darren. There we go. Put that in there. He's on now. Oh, nice one. We'll go in there and we'll raid him after. If there's anybody here left. All right, put all those in there. Fuel is, we need to change that actually. Stuff that up because I have an insufficient fuel. I know we don't have an insufficient fuel because we haven't put any more fuel in here. 5082. There we go. There we go. 5.1 is fine, and cruise wind's gonna be, where's my cruise wind? 146.05. All right, in that. Oh, come on, man. That. Trim will actually put our trim, which is 5.46. We'll actually do it this time. And 135. All right, let's do this quickly. 135. 240. Because we didn't do the turnaround, none of this has been reset. Up 10. And the other dog wants to come in. Oh, shoot. Rosie's here. I don't know where Fabian is. That was Mrs. Oz making a little hello, looking for the dogs. That's fun. Is it Maple Leaf? Is it just looping around? Is that what it's doing? Flight directors can go back on. All right, GSX. Request pushback and departure now. We're still on the, we're on APU power. There we go. Helped if I do that. Yeah, updated flight plans. No, keeps crashing. Might reinstall it. Yeah. There's Bubba Fett over there. When's he get time to do flight sim when he's not flying across the universe? He got too impatient. I saw what you're doing, Sim. He got too impatient. He's like, bugger, I'm just gonna go for it, and drop 5 gifted memberships in there. Holy dooly. There we go. Maple Leaf's been gifted a membership. Matt Green's been gifted a membership. Scott's been gifted a membership. Mr. Seat 7F's been gifted a membership. And Noble Show's been gifted a membership. Guys, make sure you say a big thank you to Mr. Sim Fanatic. And while you're there, jump over to his YouTube channel and go and hit a subscribe. If you like these streams, you'll definitely like his nose to the right. And yeah. Oh, hang on. There we go. Now we're going to push back. Thank you, Mr. Sim Fanatic, as always. He'll be streaming tomorrow. Around about this time tomorrow, yeah? When your next stream is. All right engine. Is she not turning? Yeah, no worries. No worries at all. I got to figure out what I've done here. This thing won't start. What have I done? What have I done on the turnaround here? Stuffed it. Oh, you can go out. Then why did you come in? I can't get it to go. Well, I don't know why it's saying that it's on those gens still. What? That's odd. Anyways. Hey James, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, he is. Sim's in this. He's just ducked out, but he's back. And Jacko's streaming over on his channel. So heaps of content going around at the moment. So it's good to see Jacko streaming again. And I'm still trying to work out how to fly a plane. Parking brake's going to go on. There we go, engines on. Let's start the left one. There we go, she's spooling up. We're going to tell GSX we've had a good engine start so we can get it out of here. Now the dog wants to come back in. Is anybody else's dogs like that? They can't make up their mind of what they want to do. And it's 38,000 is going to be the arrival back. Not complicated, but not simple. I was thinking I was flying an Airbus before with the FMS. Your cat's indecisive. Alright, going over the gens finally. I didn't close this down to properly where I wanted it before. Cool, APU can go off. Oh, we have the taxi lights on all the time. Speed brakes armed still from previous flight. There we go. That's going 5. It wants us to verify the speeds, hence why we kept it there. Cool. Alright, I'll be back in 2 secs, guys. I just need to see what's going on with this doggo. Then we'll be taxiing. I'll be 2 seconds, yeah? He's gonna come in and say hello. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's always boiling in here. What are you gonna do? Huh? Sorry, I can't hear you. I got headphones on. What? You're just gonna say hello? Well, say hello before I start taxiing. I'm about to get flying.
Hello.
Say hello, everybody. Happy weekend.
Hello, everybody. Happy weekend.
You want to hop in this seat? Yeah. Do you want to taxi the plane on the ground? You do? You'll crash it. Do you want to hop? You want a taxi? All right then. Yeah, you can taxi just up to the corner because I got to get going, dude. So you can do the quick. Can you reach those pedals? Can't reach it. Right.
What do I do?
All right. See the yellow line?
Mm-hmm.
Reach those pedals. Don't touch the yoke. Undo your throttle. I want you to follow that yellow line, all right? Do we moving? You don't have to do anything just yet because we're going in the straight line. You push the right pedal down when you want to turn
Which
right.
one's the right?
You don't know your left or your right.
That one.
This
No,
is your
that
right hand
one.
side. I'll tell you when to do it. Gently. Ready? Go on, turn right, follow that line. Just gentle, too much. There we go. Turn around. Yeah, keep going. Keep go, push it harder. Turn around. Straighten it up. Michael says finally a professional pilot. Okay. So the other one is what's the other side? Is that your left or your right? Yeah, keep following the line, dude. Here you go. Now you got it. You can be my professional taxier. Keep following. Keep.
Do I go that way or do I just keep going?
Okay.
Do I go that way?
Just keep following the line. Okay. You keep this up, you're going to be a better pilot than Big Jacko, I reckon. Keep following the line. There you go. Drew's boy gives you the thumbs up. I'll read the chat out
So do
to
I
you.
go that way? Or just keep going?
I just keep following the line. Right. You only got to make one turn. Yeah, we are taxiing super quick. It's at the 2-hour mark. That little, yep. Long. Slow down here. Left. Benny, thank you very much for the 17 months. Love the new streamer. Keep
Do I
up the
go
great
that
work.
way or this way?
Just follow that where Mr. TP is. So you can see TP HI17. We're going to park just behind him. Yeah. Are you going to take off?
No. I just want to taxi.
Alright, well, taxi's done, dude.
It's like driving a car but on the ground.
Yeah. So now you need to say, drop some emotes in the chat from the taxi. Go on. Go on, you got to do that.
Drop some emotes in the chat for my taxi.
Good jump, dude. Oh, you bailing already? He's gone. Been and gone. That's too funny. Good work, dude. Thank you, Benny. He did a good job, didn't he? Apart from not knowing his right for his left, he takes right after his dad. Alrighty. That is too good. That has made my day. Alright, let's quickly get this thing out of here. and get into the air. He did a good job. I'm surprised he's never done that before. That is the first time. First time. We've been strobing the whole time. I'll read the chat in a second to see what you guys were saying about that, because I wasn't really watching it too much. Just say the other right. Oh, there we go. I think we're good to go. Have we got flaps down? I can't remember what we're up to. Yeah, you did a good job. All right, let's get out of here. He laughed when I said he's going to be a better pilot than Big Jacko. I'm going to have to even voice clip that one myself. All right. He did good job. I'll have to show his I'll have to show Mrs. Oz. He gets home. Oh, Big Jacko's here. Look out, Jacko. Oh, look out, you got some competition. I'll see if I can get him to do a takeoff next time. All right, we're good to go back to San Francisco. There's no game sound. Thank you very much for mentioning that. Oh, we didn't have any game sound before for him. Oh, too bad. Thanks, James. I forgot to switch it back on. Not uncommon. There we go. Straight down the line. There we go. Rotate. He's actually trimmed this time. Ollie, we pitched up then a fair bit. Well, we'll see if he'll do a takeoff next time. I'll help him with it, but we might see on Sunday if he wants to come in and do some GA stuff. Alright, first notch flaps going up. Got all the seafront ships out there. Need to get that pitch back down. We're pitching up quite a fair bit. Other notch flaps, the flaps one. Oh, look at that. In some murky weather now. Up to homework streaming slots. I need to get him to do his homework. Alright, so autopilot's going to go on. I need to get some lights happening in here. It should be dark. And there we go. And we'll be punching out of these clouds quite quickly, so we won't go too nuts with the lights. Yips, yeah, there we go. Punch through the clouds already. I do his first takeoff? Absolutely. Oh, that reminds me, Mr. TP. I've got to put that in the Discord. I found my first solo landing the other day and I forgot to put it in there. But thank you everyone for being so kind while he was wanted to jump on the controls. It's something you wouldn't say no to, so thank you very much for all the nice words, everybody. Mr. Benny Big Bucks, and again Symphanatic for the memberships. I do appreciate it all. And Drew, thank you very much for the dono. So I'm not sure if you're still here, my friends. Oh, you are. Cool, cool, cool. Are you getting a chance to go flying, Drew, or just watching? He's always watching. Always watching. What did I say? 38,000 feet. Airtime for this one is 54 minutes. It's actually 4 minutes less, which is interesting because we're gonna have headwinds all the way there. Just watching now. Okay. There we go. Turn the lights off in a second. It does, Tony. It's all around the globe. The guys were really nice. To provide a discount. Australia, Chile, New Zealand, US, anywhere it will work. All right, it's managing the speed. Love the 737 when it gets it. Well, hopefully next week. Hopefully next week. But they do have 5 aircraft on the priority 1 list. I've got a funny feeling, even though PMDG did say, oh no, I'm not going to say it. I don't know. There's a possibility it's not going to come out next week, even though he said the 18th, the 25th. But I do believe they get pre-warned of when it's going to release. So he'll have an idea. That was Symphonatic that gifted you a membership. I think he's just ducked out, but he gifted you one. Why do I say that it may not come out next week? Because there's always going to be a possibility. Tony, not too much, but because the Bell 222's coming out, I might have a look at that. The old Airwolf mobile. I'm just going to give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to get Dave's stream running in the background if he's streaming, just to show my support. Give him a view. But we'll definitely raid Dave a little bit after. Then scam floods you up again. Yeah, it's I don't know. And the MS Scenery stuff, I don't like saying bad things about, but you know, you're paying for what you get for. If you're going to buy an aircraft for $9, you're going to get $9 worth of aircraft. So just bear in mind, and I did say it in this week's video, if you haven't caught up and you want to know all about aircraft, check it out, because we sort of did an aircraft special. At least once a month we'll talk about a lot of planes. But obviously they released a bunch of stuff, but yeah, just be careful. Mr. Tony, I take it you're from plane side? Come much for the 737 cost? I'm not sure, James, because I'm not sure which one they're releasing. I'm assuming it's going to be the 700 one. Hey, Silver Killer. How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. Well, I tell you what, Tony, if you go in, there's a couple of things. So you can send them to me in an email. I don't really like to say it too much on stream, but you can go and grab my email from the, if you just click on my YouTube channel and go into the description thing, you'll find it. If you send me some keys, I would be more than happy to give them away to my community, and I'll buy my own. If that works for you. Because I'd rather give them to the community to say thank you, and I'm more than happy to pick up my own copies to show on stream, if that works. You're welcome to hit me up over at Discord as well. It wouldn't be the same price. I would expect so. I would expect so. It should be the same price as what we see on their website, as what you should see in the marketplace. There's so many third-party developers. Yeah, we get a bunch in here, the third-party developers, but I usually have a pretty good idea, because they never announce that they're third-party developers. You can work it out though. A lot of them come in and they'll lurk on the channel as well, but it's nice to see them in here and talking to the community. Giveaway sounds cool. Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to do that, I just put the Discord up there. You can send stuff to me, or you can grab my email from the description, and I'd be more than happy to give them away to the family of the channel here. Well, I've got Dave, Tony, I've got Dave in the background. We'll give him a bit of a raid. We're on our last flight, so and we'll give him a bit of a raid and hang out there. You missed it, Tony, before. We had Oz Jr. doing the taxi. James, see you later, mate. And then he bailed. As quick as he got on the pedals, he bailed. Just bear with me, guys. I need to take this Audi off. It's getting way too warm now. Have I done my hair? No, I'm just not wearing my wearing plug-ins today. No worries. Thanks, Tony. Cheers, mate, and thanks very much for dropping in and saying g'day. Give me 2 seconds. We're getting too hot. Mr. Symphonic. Hang on, I'm going to send you a message so I don't stuff something up. Cool. All right, guys, I'll be back in 2 seconds. All right, we're back. We've just done a wardrobe change there, just quickly. Love the streams. Thanks, Tony. I appreciate that. You're welcome to pop in anytime you like. That's all right, because I just messaged Symphonic Darren. I said, can I say your name on the YouTube's live? It was like, I didn't know if I was going to do anything wrong. Some people like mention you can say their first name, some people you can't, so it's easier for me to say Darren instead of Symphonic. All right, top of climb's coming up here. Sorry, kids. Look at those little fluffy clouds. How beautiful is that? Amazing. On his own stream way back, yeah, I just didn't know. Like, we all know that you guys call me anything on this stream, so, you know, one day I could be Mary, next day I could be Airbus, who knows? Alright, let's turn some of these lights off here. Don't really need them anymore. And these ones off here. I don't think it wasn't cloudy when we come out of San Francisco, was it? Anyways, top of descent's only 80 nautical miles. Quick trips. And we'll get, okay, SUSEY, no worries. Only a selected few, yes, that's correct. Mr. Symphonic, yeah. Is everybody calling me Airbus? He knows that he's Oz Junior and Mrs. Oz on the streams. Now what we need to do, you guys need to help me with this, right? You need to help me with this. I'll prep yous now, right? You need to help me with this. So the other thing we need to do, and this will be a work in progress for the end of the year. I'm going to set a goal that we can get Mrs. Oz in taking an aircraft off on stream before the end of the year. So I need your help. Whenever she jumps into the chat, you know, give us some positive feedback and say, when are you going to, you know, come on the stream, all that sort of stuff like that. And then I can start planting the seed. Hopefully she's not watching. Then I can start planting the seed behind the scenes, and, you know, she will open up the door, and that's as far as she'll, and her arm might come in, that's as far as she'll come in. But, you know, we might be able to persuade her to come on stream. Yeah? One day. Yeah, it's going to be a slow progress, but we might get there. All right, there's 37. We've got 1,000 to go. And I'm sure I haven't really shown you guys too many views in this trip. But yeah, very, 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 very slow process, I think, on that one. I forgot to show you before, this is the trip back. Will she wear a pink wig? No, I don't think, just to even get her in front of the camera, let alone a pink wig, Benny, I don't think it's going to happen. But we did straight out of LAX, and we're on our road up to STOKD, and that's going to be basically our cruise, which is, you know, 50 nautical miles or so. And then we'll be basically getting into SERFR, which is going to be our transition and approach in for our star arrival, which is going to be an ILS. So pretty much straight in. Not too much to worry about here. Nice and cruisy all the way back. So can't complain with that. And it's a Boeing. It's going to, you know, do it all. Straight out of Compton? Where do I know that from? Shane, have you ever thought of letting others you really trust and know to do reviews of planes to help you out with your workload to free you up, like Murphy does with what's his name? Gibbo, with Gibbo doing it? Something I really haven't really considered. I don't know. I'm open for a conversation about it. Absolutely. But no, I haven't until you mentioned it, Big Al, it's something that I haven't even really considered, to be honest. Stop and climb. The thing is, Big Al, I could make... How come this is not playing anymore? Hang on, I'll come back to that topic in 2 seconds. Okay, there's a movie, isn't it, Ryan? I forgot what I was going to say, Big Al. What I was going to say is I could make a lot more videos than what I do now, but unfortunately I'm not gonna... I don't like making a video where I'm just gonna sit here and talk and the cockpit's gonna be there. I sort of can't do that. I've sort of have my minimum standards where I like to keep the editing at a certain spot and all that, so that's why you don't see me do a video every day. I wish I could, but I can't. And the other part is I spend quite a long time doing research and scripting stuff, so yeah. The movie, Roger. Very cool to see a bunch of you guys over on Dave's stream. That is super cool. Thanks, Richard. Yeah, and even like the news videos, I'm trying to put as much stuff in there as possible, so I sort of leave it to the last minute to fit as much news in as I can. And I try to be straight to the point as much as I can as well, so I don't waste anybody's time. Talk about all the main stuff, then on to the next part is generally what I try to do. So I hope you guys like that sort of stuff. It's from the 90s, right? Dave, what are you doing in the stream? Are we gonna have stream wars, Dave? Are we gonna have stream wars, Dave? Are we? There we go. He's coming in on my stream when he's meant to be flying his plane.
And then good old.
See, we can see. Can you guys hear
Big
him?
Al's got some circus
I
tents.
dropped a Jesus into his
Most of the time,
stream.
Big Jacko's stream.
Hope he doesn't say anything naughty.
Is a circus. Most of the time. Alright. How are we going? We're at 13,000.
See if it pops up.
You should be alright. If we get too late, I'll just
Top of
we'll
climb and top of descent's going to be at the same. We're going to go back down to 29.
I am
Actually,
thinking we might do a couple of landing challenges
Vino popped off.
after the flight, because I haven't done it for a while, and I feel like
Where's
doing
the
some
Vino
landing
popped off?
challenges. So we'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a whirl.
There we go. No.
There we go. So speed. I'm happy with my speed.
Range. Alright, I'll get Dave off because it didn't work what I was trying to do.
To Wills.
What's going on here? Where's my VNAV? What doesn't it like? Let me play around with something here. Can you get that warning to come back up? Check the alternate target. In here. That's weird. Holy dolly. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. Under control, we're going to VS it down ourselves for a bit so we don't leave this too late. Figure out what's going on. What doesn't it like? Need to be at 2.9, so we're going to be at 2.9 for that. That's right. I'm going to VS this down just for a little bit, and once we get past November Romeo Lima India, it will fix itself when we put it back on. We'll do a shared cockpit stream. I'm going to do a couple of shared cockpit streams with your controls. Unfortunately, I just need the time and to be able to arrange with some of our streamer friends to do a practice behind the stream, the behind the scenes, to make sure we can get it to work. There we go. Dave thinks he's over on Swiss's 0001's channel. So that'll be cool. So we're going to do some of the stuff with. I've got to speak to Jeff Fabiano because he wanted to do one. We might do one with him. We'll do one with Mr. Synfanatic, Dave, and a bunch of other people. I think it will be good fun. So I've been watching Jeff do it on his streams, and it seems to be a lot of fun. Dave, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's a good guy.
Aussie, 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 oi, 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 Aussie, Aussie, Aussie.
I only found out the other week that he actually watches our videos. So he watches the channel. I had no idea. So he, yeah, I was in his stream the other week talking. He said, yeah, I watch your videos. I thought, well, that's cool, because I've been watching your stuff for years. Had a little bit of a fanboy moment. But anyways. Be nuts, yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. I love watching him do his characters and stuff in GTA. It's insane. Absolutely insane. You guys all watch him too. Oh, now the dogs are barking. Playing karaoke? Does he do car karaoke? Oh, as he mean old mate. He doesn't do his show anymore. The British guy, James someone. He's finished his show. Yeah, just great. Absolutely. Oh, all right. Sorry, guys. I got to go and check out the doggos. They're going nuts about something. I'll be back. Yeah, James Corman. Yeah. Alright, we're back. Make a change. On his last day, Adele woke him up out of bed. I didn't actually watch the last episode, but I think he's moving back to... He moved back to England, didn't he? I always used to like the episodes that he did with... so loud. That he did with... Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise used to make him jump out of planes and flying planes and stuff. That was always good fun to watch. Oh, we're just talking about James Corbin shows. Alright, we should be alright here. Guys, put a like in the chat. Mr. Simfanatic, aka Darren. There he goes. He's dropped a gifted membership. There we go. He's been dropping them. How many up to now? Daniel being gifted a membership from Daniel. I think he's dropped like 7 or 8 of them as well. Thank you, Mr. Simfanatic. Put some Mr. Simfanatic things in here. Gonna pop up there. Guys, if you like this sort of stuff, make sure you go and check him out. I think Simfanatic, he's close to 6,000 subscribers already. Thank you very much for the gifted memberships. I appreciate it. Holy dolly. There we go, we're making good time. Look at that for a view. A lot sunnier up at, am I still running live time? I think we are. It's a lot sunnier up at San Francisco compared to LA. You guys look like it's going to rain. Mr. Pink Frog. Mr. Pink Frog always gets the gifted memberships. Now the doggo wants to come back in. You need to say hello to everybody though, because you're not saying hello to everybody. Come here. Oh, oh no! Did you get a fright? Did you get a fright? You want to pop up now though? Oh, she got a fright. Oh, did you get a fright? You're gonna fight. You're gonna go back to sleep underneath the desk. You kiss. Oh. He's got your little cardigan on. Got a little cardigan on. Holy dolly. You say thank you very much for the 5 gifted memberships from Evil. You gonna talk? You gonna fly the plane? You fly the plane. Holy dolly. Go down there. Drop my earphones. It's all happening on the streams today. Dogs Junior. Holy dolly. Sorry, Evil, I missed that. We've got everything going on. Did they ever say you don't work with pets and kids? That's what they say, isn't it? Evil, thank you very much. Where'd he go? Holy dolly. I can't keep up. William has Alex, Mike, and Brandon's all been gifted a membership by Evil. Thank you very much for doing that, mate. I appreciate it. There we go. Rub its tummy. Thank you, Evil. I appreciate it. Holy dooly. I can't believe today. Sim been doing stuff. Evil with that before. Drew as well. It's been insane. Thank you, everybody. I got to go flying on Wednesday for the first time since March. And I did a circuit check on Wednesday and then got to do a little flight afterwards. So I had to do a circuit check because I hadn't flown for so long. So, but the weather's been really, really nice. Really nice. I need to start slowing down here. Alright, I got all the things happening. Hope you're doing well, Evil. Hope you had a nice start to the weekend. Better than last week, yeah. Yeah. I was lucky, VL, that I flew on Wednesday and it was the first decent day in like a week. Hey Lizard, what's going on? Alright, we're gonna see if VNAV's gonna kick over now, which it is, so we're gonna let that take over the plane again, and we're going to put this down to 1500 and we're just going to relax a little bit. You good down there? I don't think I've done much simming, guys. It's been all other stuff going on. This morning to be outside in Brisbane. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It's nice, and it was freezing this morning though. Evil, where can I pin up Evil somehow? There we go. There we go. I think that'll work. Thank you very much, everybody. Way too kind. We've had 16 gifted memberships. Actually 15 gifted memberships this morning, so thank you very, very, very much for everybody's kindness there. Alright, let's get back to figure out what we're doing here. Why we aren't going down any further. So this has cracked the... Oh no. What's going on here? Alright, she should keep descending down hopefully now. Unable to do 280? Why? What's going on with the auto throttle? That'll fix that. There we go. If we can't do that speed, we'll just change it and now we're good to go. Hey Crispy, what's going on? Mr. Symphonic, do you mind if I link tomorrow night's live stream in Vancouver Float Planes? What, in here you mean? If you drop a link. Look at this. This thing is going down like a bag of potatoes now. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Oh, I don't think we've had much rest on this flight. Oh, now we've got a tailwind. Ah, that's why it was quicker. I do, Coda, yeah, I do. Yeah. Not as much as I would like, but yes. Look at that. This is a really good trip if anybody wants nice crisp scenery, because obviously the ortho and the DEM data has been updated pretty much along this coast. So Big L, you're full of it. No, I wouldn't fly an Airbus. I'm not an Airbus pilot, that is for sure. He's telling fibs. Hey Brett, what's going on? Have you been here the whole time? I didn't see you pop in. So if I missed you, I do apologize, my friend. I've got all the streamers popping in today. Let's turn some lights on here. Some runway lights are on. Those are all good. We didn't let everybody out of the seats, so that's okay. First comment this morning. Ah. How's Tassie? Is it getting cold in the mornings now? It must be. Alright, we're going to quickly put our ILS details in here because I haven't even done that yet. All happening. Not for LAX, I don't want to do that. So just had the jump. Good old D6. He might have not have done an up because he hasn't streamed for ages. He might not have done an update for ages. $284 on the course. And the ILS is going to be 109.55. Yeah, so we'll pop those in there, and then we need to be at Hemman at 3,100. Cool. Done. Hemman 3,100 is when we're going to capture the ILS, so we're going to be there in a second. Been watching YouTube with with the missus, and you on the mobile. She is in the show now, so you can chat. Ah, Roger. Is Mr. TP behind us? Kanga's behind us. Yeah, it is TP. It's going to be available on Xbox as well. Yeah. Yeah, they jumped in, and on my last video, I think someone asked that question, and the guys jumped in, the developers jumped in and said, yeah, it's going to be on Xbox as well. So that'll be cool. Looks to be a lot of fun. And you can do multiplayer. Actually, one thing I need to ask him is, will it be cross multiplayer platform, so therefore if you're on Xbox you can multiplayer with people on PC. DL, we're on our last flight, mate. We're just about to finish up. It's going to, yeah. So that'll be cool to have some of you guys come and join up on a team and we can turn around some aircraft. That'll be heaps of fun. I'm looking forward to that. We'll definitely be streaming it, and I'll be continuing to do update videos, but it should be out before the end of September, so we'll wait and see. Need to fix up that custom camera view, but the light's not shining in it. Got any coffee left? Or we've got last swig of coffees. Oh no, we've got 2 swigs left. Alright, we're about to capture the ILS. See coming into play there. Why aren't we going down? Far out. This thing's just been giving me the shits all the way down. Probably not going to get there now. We do, Drew. I'm going to get the sound mod 2. All right, guys. Holy dooly. We've just got to quickly fix this. Sorry, I wasn't watching it, and the VNAV's been dropping off the whole time because it doesn't like the speeds. No worries, VL. See you, mate. So we're just going to do a quick turn around here and hold right on to join in the ILS. Yeah, so I'm going to pick up the sound mod 2, Drew. I just haven't obviously gotten around to do it. And then I'm going to relearn the Mad Dog. And then you'll see me fly a lot more with the updates in the mod. So I've just got to relearn it, but I don't think it will take me too long. Alright, so should get down to 31, then we can go back onto ILS. We can have a refresh. It might need to. That might make it quicker for me though. Like a Discord refresher, you mean? Might help me out. Get there a little bit quicker. Yeah, okay. I'm up for that. And the thing is, I wasn't fluent with it anyway, so... Alright, first notch of flaps down, so dropping the slats. And we're going to capture the ILS again. I need to go back and check. I'm not sure why the FMS didn't like those speeds. There we go, but we've caught the ILS. There we go. We're back on it, ladies and gentlemen. We're back on it. Flaps 5. Alright. There we go. Sounds can go off. It's action stations here. Up to 10. You're down. With 10 point... Actually, I probably put the gear down too early. I really would only want to do the gear down when we're about 8 nautical miles out, so we pulled that one a little bit too early. That's alright. Nice little slowing approach anyway. You can watch some window views for a little bit. Do flaps 15 because we're going a bit slow. There we go. We've hit 86 likes. Thank you, everyone. And we should be in for a decent landing if I have the correct view this time. Plus 25. What the city's written on the... I've never noticed that before. Interesting. Flap 30. We're meant to be doing 54 minutes of airtime, so it's not too far off it. With that sun, I can't see the cockpit. which is super cool. Can't see the airport. I can see the airport now. Do little corrections on the yoke here. I'm off. Didn't do that very well. And one job was to follow the crosshair and I didn't follow it very well. Be a bit of a long landing. There we go. It just hit on the top of that flare. We're not even going to use reversers on this one. And can we pull off there? I don't think we can. Keep going. Pull off the next one though. You're coming in on the other runway, TP. All right. Come on, girl. What you meant to do, stop on the runway. There we go. And we're back in San Francisco. Oh geez, 2 for 2. Didn't even do that. Okay. Where we're parking. Go back to the same stand. Dave is landing in an F-15 in a cyclone. Is he not flying the ATR? Is he moved off from that already? To the ATR flight. Did he stuff it? I don't know what time he started his stream. But thank you everybody for hanging around tonight for the stream, or your morning, your evening. Happy Saturday to everybody in Oz. Happy Friday to everybody else, or happy weekend everybody. Thank you all for spending some time with us. Actually, we're going to park here at the Delta stand here. And remember what I said, help us out. We'll see if we can get Mrs. Oz on a stream sometime soon. Geez, we're a bit rough on that one. Holy dooly. I'm still out of practice from not flying much in Able. Oh, and he's still going. Thank you, Evil. Darren's dropped another one. That one going to Joshua. Both Darren's going to be streaming over on the SimFanatic channel this time tomorrow. Make sure you go and check him out. I'll put some links in the chat there. And Joshua, this is for you. Turning everything off. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Right, let's do this. There we go. Holy dooly. Deboarding. United, of course. There we go. Everything's having. Oh, there you go, Mr. TP in the H-Jet. Where's my thing? Don't answer that. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I think, is this payware or default? I think this is actually default scenery, isn't it? And you got San Francisco in the back there. I think this is default. Love GSX, yeah, when it's working. And we've still got a couple landings, so we're gonna leave that there for a minute. Jeez, it's busy around here, isn't it? Holy dolly. All right, let me do something quickly. I want to shout out to Mr. Potato. Thank you very much for your 7 months. Benny Big Bucks, thank you very much for the 17. Big Jacko, thank you very much for the 16. Excuse me. Drew, thank you very much for your kind generosity. I appreciate that, and it's really good to see you back in the stream. We've missed you. Hopefully everything is well. Evil and Mr. SimFanatic, thank you very much for all the gifted memberships, guys. If you've got a gifted membership, make sure you hit me up over in Discord and we can give you access to the first class lounge. Please go and check over SimFanatic's channel tomorrow. If you like this stuff, he's going to be streaming. We've got Brett probably streaming somewhere, and we're going to set up a raid and give Dave a hard time. If you haven't been to Dave's channel, make sure you go and read his description, and you can find some sound bites and smash his sound bites. Would be absolutely fun. So let's go and get a raid happening here. We'll be streaming back over on Sunday night, and if you haven't checked out the latest news, please check out our current video. Need a link to Dave's stream. Every time I go in there, he's flying something bloody different. There we go. Save. Cool. Beautiful. Thank you everybody for flying with us. Thank you everybody for hanging out. Have an awesome weekend. And yeah. Thank you guys. I appreciate all the support and much love. You want to say something, Rosie? You want to say goodbye? No, you're sleeping. You're not even looking at me. All right, Rosie says goodbye, everybody, too. Well, let's go and raid Dave's channel, and I'll see yous over there. Big hugs, everybody.